What do you think, Timber? Well, it's Saturday morning, 21st, and Nick is here bringing some bridge mats. The landowner wants to put some bridge mats in a couple places for his tractor and walking trails or whatever, and Nick has a bunch of old junky swamp mats that would be fine for that, so gets rid of it for him and makes the landowner happy. He's also going to haul some pine logs. Mark, for whatever reason, really doesn't like hauling to the place where we bring these pine logs, so Nick's going to haul them. I'm also going to probably rotate the teeth on the buncher. Today I rotated them not too long ago and immediately hit rocks. You can see how cold the hydraulics are on Nick's truck. It was right around 0 this morning, so thing's a little logy. Timber doesn't care, right? No. I always like the sound of the older non-emissions trucks too. I think he said that has a Detroit in it, but that doesn't have DEF or any of emission stuff on it, so it sounds a lot better than the newer trucks. So we're gonna back up out of the wood pile here, or out the road, and we kind of reverse, see what we got for wood kicking around here. So Nick's gonna haul the pine logs, and there's the other landowner's pine logs right there, and the firewood. Got some firewood right here, and what we got left, hardwood pulp. Wes is here tightening the tracks today too. Trying to do a little. Doing tracks is one of those things where it's something that you put off until it becomes a pain in the butt. So Timber is being foreman, looking out, seeing what Wes is doing with the tracks. Getting the tracks tightened up. I think Wes has got his little lady in the forwarder showing her how to run the crane. I won't watch. Letting the buncher warm up a little. He just thinks he's the boss. Look at him, it looks like he's driving. Hey, that's my seat, Timber. Doesn't he look like he's in control? Not sure what he's thinking. Probably thinking I should get back to work. Maybe we'll get a video of Nick pulling out of here with a good jag of pine logs when he takes off. And we actually had a pretty good week this week. We're starting to get a little bit of a roll. We are pretty much finished this job now, but kind of getting a better feel on how good the fellow buncher works when we have the weather. I think with the few loads Nick's gonna haul today, that'll put us up around 17, 18 trail loads this week, which is pretty good for one crew like us. So if we could do that all winter, which might be setting hopes a little high, but I think if you did, other than moving and equipment troubles, you definitely could do that. So I think, of course, when you move and stuff, and breakdowns will affect that, but if you could do that pretty consistently, you know, you got a good system working. So whether we can or not, that's the direction I'm working in. It's basically the way I look at things. That's pretty much where I'm working towards, is to refine and figure out ways to be able to consistently produce that kind of production. And if not if, when we get there, that's when I think you actually have a real business running where the cash flow is better. You can fix equipment when you need to, you can replace it. So that's kind of my goal and where I want to work to. So or that's the main goal, what we're working for. Whether we achieve it all the time or not, it's one thing, but that's what I want. Looks like he's about ready to take off. He's loaded. I think that's got a Detroit in it. It definitely sounds a lot different than the newer trucks. Sounds a lot better. Load of pine logs. I wonder if timber approves. Must have. He didn't bark.